Today we are going to make premium jasmine green milk tea, just like what you see in those brands, Chagee, Molly Milk Tea, and others that are available in the market right now. And this time we are going to use Jasmine Green Tea, which is from Thailand, a Thai brand, Chagee Jasmine Green Tea. Now this is not sponsored, so this is really a very honest opinion that you can use this tea, and who knows, it might even be better and more accessible. The trend these days is not about bubble tea, but it is just plain milk tea. It is evident with the success of Chagee and also Molly Milk Tea. If you don't know these brands, do check out the description box below for details. Now, you can make these drinks at home for a fraction of the price that you pay for it. For example, in Thailand, in Bangkok, to get a Chagee milk tea, it will cost me about 100 Thai baht, which is approximately $4 US. That's quite a lot. You can make this at home very easily. For this, the ingredients will be green tea. I'm going to use Chagee Jasmine Green Tea, and this is the floral version. The trend is for floral tea, and this is definitely floral. It smells so much of jasmine. In those Chinese, Taiwanese milk tea brands, what they use is fructose, but I am not a fan of fructose. I use my own homemade sugar syrup. If you don't know how to make this, do check out the video link above. And of course, because this is milk tea, we are going to use milk. The key to this is not just how good your green tea is or what sugar syrup you use, but the most important one here is what milk you use. And in the past, milk that has been used in many of the bubble tea recipes would be non-dairy creamer. This time we are going to use coffee creamer, and in the form of liquid. So I'm going to use evaporated milk. Quite easy. You can use whatever milk you have in your pantry. Another thing that we have to point out here is that if you are making this for a milk tea shop, you will notice that most of this jasmine green milk tea or any floral tea that are served in those brands will be paper cups. And what could be the reason for this? Very simple. When you make floral milk tea, the color of the tea will be non-existent. It'll just be very white, nothing fancy. So you kind of like hide that colorless texture and also color of that milk tea by using a paper cup. So of course you can make this as fancy as you like. You can use pink, you can use orange, whatever color you prefer. So instead of using a clear cup here, they will be using a paper cup. So now I'm going to follow their lead, but first I'm going to show you how it looks like in a clear cup before we put it into a paper cup. So what you need will be a shaker. Simple. Okay, let's prepare our tea. For our tea, I'm going to use my Jasmine Green Tea, and this is quite strong. So what I'm going to do is a 1 cup, which is 500 ml. I'm going to use my French press, a simple brewing method. And in this one, I'm going to use 2 grams, or about 2 to 3 grams, which is 1 teaspoon of my Jasmine Green Tea into my French press. Add about 250 ml or 1 cup of hot water and brew it for about 3 to 5 minutes. And this is what we have brewed right here. Very green and definitely smelling of jasmine. So now let us assemble the drink. For commercial purposes, we are going to use 200 ml of the brewed green tea, and according to some of those brands, they are using 30 ml of fructose, but this can be adjustable, so I'm going to just use 15 ml, half, and 1 pump is 7.5, so that's 15 ml of my sugar syrup. And then the milk, I'm going to use 80 ml of my evaporated milk. You can also measure your ice. Here is about 120 ml to 150 ml of ice, and we are going to give it a good shake. And we are ready to pour. I'm going to use a clear cup because this is guaranteed to have a beautiful color. Now, if you have the color of your Jasmine Green Milk Tea like this, you probably can serve it in a clear glass. But then if you are using those types of premium green tea, then the color will be quite pale. It'll be white. So I'm going to just use what Chagee and Milk Tea are doing and use a paper cup, okay? Just for the sake of making my own homemade Jasmine Green Milk Tea from those brands. Okay, now it's time for the moment of truth. How does it taste like? Does it compare, or is it even better? Definitely very Jasmine Green Milk Tea, and I think that the taste of this is even better than those commercial ones. If you'd like to know whether I am telling you the truth, then there's only one way to find out. You can brew the tea using this brand and find out for yourselves. Okay, so that's it. Save money, make your own Jasmine Green Milk Tea at home. That's all I would like to share with you today. If you have any questions, do let me know in the comment below. I'll see you again next time. In the meantime, thank you for watching. Ciao for now.